KAFF Country.
Hey, is this Pat?
Yeah, is this Darryl?
It sure is. How are you, bud?
Good, man. I haven't seen you in almost a year.
At least that long.
You got to come up to Flagstaff more often, buddy.
I hear you. How you doing?
Great. Good to hear from you, man. How are things going with you on the tour?
Man, it's all good. We've been really busy in the studio and trying to keep up a pretty rigorous schedule at the same time. But this trip out here is almost a welcome relief, man. We got about 2 weeks on the road, so it'll give me a chance to listen to the new music and just kind of regroup, you know.
Yeah, be sure to tune in KAFF Country when you get into town. We're playing all the new stuff, man. And we sure do love you. We're playing all your hits, man. I hear you're working with the Grascals right now on some new stuff.
We did a couple things with those guys on their latest project. I sang on their single the song that was the St. Jude benefit thing, and then they asked me to be a part of another tune, so I did White Lightning with them too, and that was a lot of fun. The old George Jones thing.
Yeah.
That turned out good, so I had fun with them. They're great guys.
Great, yeah. You do an awful lot for not only St. Jude, but especially with the troops, and I know that's close to your heart, especially right now.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it always has been. I grew up in a sort of a military family, so it's just it's been sort of a natural progression for us, and we're just happy that that we're one of the groups that can go and show our support. Actually, the military has afforded us a lot of really cool experiences I don't think I would have ever got to experience in my lifetime without, them allowing us to travel and see the things we've seen and go the places we've been. So yeah, it's a mutual kind of a love fest. We sure are dedicated to the cause because they lay it all on the line for our way of life. And, I know they're out there fighting for their families and mine too, so special thing. Hey,
I was going to ask you now, there's a rumor going around that you've been in the studio working on some new stuff for your own new album. You want to tell us about that?
We've been working really hard, actually. I spent some time on the road and off the road writing songs, and we got a pretty good batch of tunes together and went in and with sort of a little bit of a different sound in mind. It's not a great big deviation from what I've done in the past, but it does have a little bit more of an organic vibe to it. And man, the songs just popped. I mean, it's maybe one of the best projects I've ever had, and I'm excited. We've got a whole new group of people that we're working with as far as taking the music to radio, and I just think things are really opening up for us. We have an opportunity right now to maybe string 2 or 3 big hits together, which is what we've always tried to do. And if that happens, then we're just going to be right back in the thick of things. So we don't know for sure what that first single is going to be, but you will be getting some music soon.
I can't wait.
Me neither.
Now, Best of Both Worlds, I thought that was a great tune. I still play it to this day. I know it wasn't a super huge hit for you, but man, what a great song. Heck, that entire album was awesome. Man,
the places around the country, it's like that song Tequila on Ice.
Yeah.
The places around the country that just gave in and really gave the song a chance.
Yeah.
It is a huge hit in some places. And so if you played it, I'm gonna put that in the set list tomorrow.
You got to do it. Do you really put Tequila on Ice, by the way?
Oh yeah. That's something a lot of people don't know. If you talk to the traditionalists, the Mexican people who started off making tequila early on, that tequila is meant to be drank like a really good scotch or something on the rocks.
Huh.
And not, people get into this shooting tequila thing. That's just to go ahead and get the full effect in a hurry.
Right. Most of us are guilty of that, yeah.
Yeah, I am too.
Hey, Darryl, one other thing I was going to ask you about here. We got a little thing we call This or That, and it's a way for people to kind of get to know you. So I'll give you 2 choices, and you pick one and tell us why, okay?
Okay.
Justin Bieber or Selena Gomez?
Can I add my own in there?
Okay.
I'd have to go with Selena, I guess, because it's just maybe not quite so.
You don't have Bieber fever, do you?
No, I don't have fever.
Okay. Batman or Superman?
I was always a Superman guy, you know. I mean, I'm a fan of the Batman movies and stuff, but I think when you put Super in front of it, it's like, okay, he's the biggest and the best.
That's right. That's right. He's got the big red cape. Hey, I was going to ask you, last time I was on your tour bus by the Museum Club out there, we were kind of razzing you a little bit because we saw, I think it was a pink Snuggie on the couch. Remember that?
Yeah, somebody had just brought it on the bus and left it.
No,
and I said, don't throw that away. You know, it'd be good for like when you're up here freezing to death. You have to keep those AC down on about 65. And y'all were giving me a pretty hard time.
Yeah. To this day, I still have people saying, "Hey, is he going to bring his Snuggie?"
Yes, I am. But I dyed it gray.
That's great. Let's do one more here. Let's see. A pet monkey or a pet pig?
A pet pig.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I can guess the reason why.
Well, I've just had a pet pig in the past, and a friend of mine had a pet monkey, and the pig's just a better pet.
Yeah, I would think so.
Pigs are really, really, really smart. As smart as the primates may be, pigs have a bigger brain, and I think they might pick up on things even a little faster. So we had one of the smartest pigs ever. It's like Arnold Ziffel on Green Acres.
Yeah, that pig could talk, I think, too, right? Yeah.
That's right.
And finally, visiting the Redwoods or going to the Grand Canyon?
Going to the Grand Canyon, and I'll tell you why. Not because I don't love the Redwoods, because I do, but I haven't been and really spent time in the Grand Canyon, so I'd love to do that.
You got to do that this time you come around, man.
Oh, no, man. I'd love the whole thought of it, and it just hadn't happened yet.
Well, we'll see if we can get somebody to take you out there or something, man. We got friends. We'll give you the grand tour.
We're excited about coming back to the Museum Club.
Oh, you know, isn't that a great venue?
Oh my God! I always said, you know, because I'm so tall, I really like that. Any place that'll allow trees on the inside, I'm in.
Yeah, it's probably the only nightclub in the world that has actual trees holding up the roof. It is kind of cool.
Actually, there's one in Georgia.
Oh, no kidding.
I don't mean to steal anybody's thunder, but it's a whole different kind of a thing. This tree at the Museum Club is kind of special as far as I'm concerned. I mean, we couldn't believe it. We're like, wow, look at this. So, yeah, it's going to be cool. We'll enjoy hanging out.
You know, that place is haunted, so be careful. Well, anyhow, Darryl, tonight is the night at the Museum Club in Flagstaff. You're going to love Northern Arizona. We're having highs in the mid-70s, 0% humidity, and you're going to have a great time. People are excited to see you tonight at the Museum Club. Darryl Worley, it is always a pleasure to talk to you, and I can't wait to see you.
Thank you, sir. Same here.